Oh shit! Welcome to the Metal Reviews channel. I'm your host, Tommy. I'm sorry. I still can't get over that. Okay, for real, guys, like, what the hell were you expecting from this? For an album from a deathcore band, a very well-known and well-respected deathcore band, what the hell are you supposed to expect when they announced that 70% of their album is going to feature clean singing? Guys, like, even Whitechapel didn't do that. They were smart. Don't get me wrong, guys. I'm an advocate for death metal and deathcore incorporating some clean vocals, some clean melodies. Because, you know, it actually does kind of work. Do they have to do it? Absolutely not. Some bands are better off without it. But, you know, if they want to do it, I'm not going to be the one to say no. And yeah, I know, Suicide Silence has definitely not been the same since Mitch Tucker died. It never will be. There's no goddamn way that they can recreate the sound that they already had with Mitch. And it's almost impossible to recreate or even do better. But since they got the new singer, they've been kind of doing alright. Not as good, but pretty damn good. Honest to God, I would actually recommend that you actually listen to the new stuff as well as the old stuff. Doesn't matter how far now into the past you are, you can't deny the new stuff is still fucking solid. And then we get to Doris. I'll say this right now, it's not all bad. It's a pretty good song, I'll tell you right now. The deathcore moments are fucking amazing. The instrumentation is absolutely bombastic and ferocious. And when the actual growls come in, yeah, fuck yeah, they'll actually be good. The growls and the screams are fantastic. Then he starts clean singing. Oh my god. I predict that the first two high notes, the very first two notes of this guy's clean register is going to be a fucking meme for the next few months. I swear to God. If not, then I'll make it one. Guaranteed. I mean, seriously, how can you take that seriously? I mean, listen to it again. Listen to it again. God, come on, you cannot take this one more time. Yes! Oh god, that's fucking one more, come on, one more go, one more time. Yeah. I swear to God, if you told me that that part was put in there as a joke, I'd actually believe you. As for the clean singing itself, when he actually starts not being stupid, the clean singing itself, not that good. I'm sorry, look, for metal standards, it's I guess. I mean, keep in mind, the lead singer here is trying to be sort of Korn-like with his clean singing, which Korn is fucking amazing. But no, he doesn't. This guy doesn't have the vocal chops for that. Obviously, he can scream like a motherfucker and has a ferocious growl, but he does not have those types of vocals. He does not have the kind of chops to be able to replicate Jonathan Davis. It's impossible to do so. No one can do it except for Jonathan Davis. So why the fuck are you trying? Honestly, God, almost everything about the song on its own can actually be kind of good. You know, if the rest of the album is like this, minus the clean singing, then I'd actually recommend definitely get hyped. For now, I'd say have medium hopes, I guess, for the album that's coming out in February. Because honest to God, if this is actually the case where it's gonna be 70%, like, I'm hoping not. Here's the thing. Whitechapel did something similar. They also had clean singing in their album, Mark of the Blade. And the clean singing wasn't that bad on there. But before the album came out, people were pissed that they were going to feature clean singing. This is most of them, not all of them, but most of them did not like the idea of having melody with their Whitechapel. So of course they're going to get pissed. And being Damage Control, one of the guitarists, decided to say, no, there's no clean singing at all. We're fucking with you. There's no clean singing at all. Then Phil Bozeman came out and said, well, no, there is clean singing, but on 2 tracks, which of course settled everyone down. And the clean singing at this point, it's kind of gotten not as good as from when I remember it when I reviewed it not too long ago, but still kind of good. Not great, but not horrible. But Suicide Silence, saying they're going to do 70% of the album, people are already pissed. And you might think they're going to go down the same route. Probably not. They're probably not going to. Because now, people are already shitting on this song. I'm not the only one who's saying the song is going to be bad. But people are already hating this song. There's more dislikes on the actual 360 music video than likes. And to all the comments that that I guess were on Facebook, The drummer himself decided, you ready for this? The drummer himself decided to start a one-man war against every single hater of that song. Oh my god, it's fucking priceless. Oh god. So moral of the story, Suicide Silence this year is fucked. But you know what? Overall, this song is not the worst thing I've ever heard. Is it pretty bad? Oh, fuck yeah. But it could be worse. I mean, the entire song could just have clean singing with no screams, no growls, and it just become a regular metalcore song. Ow! Shots fired. But definitely, like, if you don't like the song, keep medium hopes for it. This is a cautionary video right here, okay? This is a warning. If you did not like Doris, you absolutely despised it, I would say hold off on buying the album. Definitely buy it, but hold off on it until you see reviews for it. So maybe my review, Crash Thompson's review, maybe Luke from Rock's review, or other critics out there that I can't name off the top of my head. Definitely wait for the reviews to come out before you actually purchase the album. But definitely keep medium hopes. Definitely do buy the album when you get the chance. But of course, before you do, wait for the reviews, because they'll probably tell you whether this is a good direction or not. So that's my review of Suicide Silence's Doris, the very first single for the upcoming self-titled album. What are your thoughts on the song? What are your thoughts on the band in general? Are you going to actually pick up the upcoming self-titled? Let me know in the comments below, and be sure to suggest more music for you to review in the future. With that said, guys, if you liked the video, click the like button. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. I will see you guys in the mosh pit next time. Have a good night, everyone.